Hey everyone, welcome to the channel Wheel Zone, where power meets precision, where every engine roar tells a story, and where legends come to life on four wheels. If you love the smell of gasoline, the thrill of acceleration, and the legacy of iconic machines, you're in the right place. Subscribe now and buckle up, because we're diving into the most legendary cars on Earth. Let's take a closer look at one of the most iconic and revered names in American supercar history, the 2025 Ford GT. A car that is more than just speed and style. It's a symbol of American dominance in the world of high-performance driving. The 2025 model takes that legacy even further with bold upgrades in engineering, aerodynamics, and technology, solidifying its status as a rare breed of performance car that few rivals can touch. From the very first glance, the 2025 Ford GT remains a breathtaking work of automotive design. It's still unmistakably a GT. Low, wide, aggressive, and aerodynamic. But Ford has added some modern refinement. Subtle enhancements in the bodywork, improved airflow management, and lightweight carbon fiber panels make it clear that this car wasn't built just to look good in a showroom. Every curve, every vent, every contour serves a purpose, and that purpose is speed. Step around the car and you'll notice the air tunnels slicing through the rear quarters, channeling air toward the active rear wing. The teardrop-shaped cockpit remains, inspired by fighter jets, and the whole car sits on forged aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, engineered specifically for the GT's insane downforce and traction requirements. Under the hood, or more accurately, behind the seats, lives the real magic. The 2025 Ford GT continues with its mid-mounted 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6, but it's been significantly refined. Power output is up to 710 horsepower and 660 pound-feet of torque, thanks to a revised turbo system, enhanced intercooling, and improved combustion efficiency. That may not seem like a massive leap in numbers, but the real difference comes from the weight savings and aerodynamic upgrades, which allow the GT to launch harder, corner faster, and brake shorter than ever before. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission remains, providing razor-sharp gear changes that make manual paddles feel telepathic. There's zero hesitation when downshifting into a corner or upshifting at full throttle on a straight. The system learns the driver's behavior, always ready for the next move. A pure racing experience, made street legal. 0 to 60 miles per hour? In just under 2.8 seconds. Top speed? 216 miles per hour. But numbers only tell half the story. What makes the GT truly remarkable is how it delivers this power. It's not a brute force machine. It's calculated, intelligent, and composed. The electronically adjustable suspension adapts instantly to road conditions, while a new track mode lowers the car by 50 mm and stiffens the dampers for ultimate cornering performance. The carbon ceramic brakes, massive, ventilated, and fade-free, provide an absurd level of stopping power. Whether you're charging down a straight at full throttle or scrubbing off speed into a tight chicane, the confidence they deliver is absolute. These brakes are derived straight from Ford's motorsport program and are among the best in the world. Step inside, and you're reminded that the GT isn't built for luxury, it's built for focus. The cabin is tight, purposeful, and drenched in high-grade materials like carbon fiber, Alcantara, and brushed aluminum. The fixed driver's seat is molded into the chassis for rigidity, with adjustable pedals and steering column bringing the controls to you, not the other way around. The digital instrument cluster adapts to drive mode selection, displaying only the data you need, from tire temperatures to G-forces and lap timers. A centrally mounted touchscreen handles infotainment, but it's minimal by design. There are no distracting gimmicks here, just performance data, telemetry, and track-ready functions. Even the steering wheel is shaped like a race car's, packed with buttons for different drive modes, suspension settings, and launch control. In 2025, Ford also introduces an exclusive GT Heritage Edition to pay homage to the Le Mans-winning GT40 from the 1960s. Dressed in a retro livery with numbered roundels and vintage graphics, this limited edition variant screams nostalgia with modern tech. Each unit is hand-built, numbered, and includes a commemorative plaque inside. A true collector's dream. While the GT's raw performance is exhilarating, it's also engineered to be surprisingly usable on the street. The ride, though firm, is not punishing. The cabin, though focused, is not uncomfortable. And the noise, oh, the glorious noise, is kept in check just enough to keep the neighbors happy on early morning drives, yet still aggressive enough to send chills down your spine when you open it up. Of course, this level of performance doesn't come cheap. The base price of the 2025 Ford GT sits around $550,000, and that's if you're lucky enough to be selected. Ford is extremely selective about who gets to own one. Applications are reviewed by a panel, prioritizing driving enthusiasts, not collectors or flippers. It's an honor to own one, and Ford wants to keep it that way. But even at that price, the GT represents something rare. An American car that competes directly with the finest from Italy, Germany, and Britain, and often beats them. It's the culmination of decades of motorsport evolution, wind tunnel testing, engineering breakthroughs, and above all, a passion to win. The Ford GT was born at Le Mans, and it lives to remind the world that American ingenuity is still alive and roaring. If you're wondering whether the 2025 Ford GT is worth all the hype, the answer is absolutely. It's not just fast, it's not just exotic, it's not just rare, it's a pure expression of what happens when a company throws everything it knows about speed, technology, and racing into a single package. This car isn't for everyone. It's not meant to be. It's a reward for the drivers who understand that a car can be more than a machine. It can be a legacy, a tribute, a weapon on the road or track. It's a piece of automotive art that demands respect and delivers adrenaline. With every inch of carbon fiber, every scream of the turbochargers, every millisecond shaved off a lap time, the 2025 Ford GT tells you one thing. This is what happens when you build a car not for the market, but for the soul. And for those fortunate enough to get behind the wheel, it's not just about owning a supercar. It's about owning a piece of racing history, with your foot firmly on the throttle. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review and want more in-depth looks at the world's most powerful machines, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We bring you pure performance, raw emotion, and the stories behind the speed, every single week. Stay tuned, drive fast, and as always, keep your eyes on the road and your passion in the red line.